I'm telling you, is always used to tell this to people, right? You don't be desperate about results. You be very enthusiastic.
My initial thought was like, let's become a part-time dentist. Let's do some tech stuff.
If there are any who knows the formula of and capital letters A and D.
The dental softwares are pretty bad. So then that led me to thinking, okay, what is my score?
This is one more hack. Not finding users to talk to. Go to the
That sparked some interest and it actually validated my hypothesis. Okay, is this possible?
So today we have Sriram Manogar, who is a product designer at Stimulr, who's going to share us this story with us and inspire us about how is it that we can really pursue things in this particular career and make things happen.
This is a very impactful clip from a full podcast episode that I did with a student whom I personally mentored. I've cut it down so that you get the sharpest of insights and those which can really help you prepare in your UX journey. So stay subscribed and keep the motivation up.
How did this even happen? A dentist? Are you serious? Did you actually transition from being a dentist to a full-time tech-related role, that is a product designer? Wow. Okay, so tell me one thing. While you were pursuing your studies as a dentist and all, I'm sure something made you think about technology and tech-related fields. So,
Yeah.
do you have any stories to share about? I'm asking this question also because many a times what really happens is all of us think that we are really stuck in a situation because of the decisions which we have taken, and studying videos is not a normal thing. It is going to be really intense and it's really difficult. That too for a person who is very creative, and like people also told me that you should become a doctor, and I'm like, dude, I can't even remember the neutralization reaction you're asking me to become a doctor, right? So it must have been very difficult. That situation has been very demanding, but on top
Yeah.
of it, you still found ways in which you can understand your interests, right? That's why I'm asking you for stories in which you could identify your interests.
Yeah. So I actually like during my first year, I decided, okay, this is not for me.
Dude, the perseverance to wait for 5 more years, huh?
My initial thought was like, let's become a part-time dentist. Let's do some tech stuff. So that was the initial thought. So that brought me to thinking, okay, let's try marketing. So that's the easiest
Okay.
thing that people will do. So you can just convince people to basically do some marketing ads or something. So I tried some social media marketing with this, but it didn't work out. And then
Okay.
I thought, and then I had this weird aspiration to build an app.
Okay.
So I had some weird ideas. Okay, how about let's solve this problem in our dental community? I see that. Uh,
Oh, this is what led to that final portfolio project, right?
yes.
Maybe
So
I
that
will reveal about that project a little later. Yeah, I think I see where the roots are coming from. Okay. Yeah.
the dental softwares are pretty bad. So I was like, okay, how
Hmm.
about we launch our own product and
Yeah.
build
Yeah.
something of our own? And then that led me to thinking, okay, what is my core strengths? Like I don't know anything about tech. I don't know
Hmm.
anything about app development.
Hmm.
So I don't know coding. I was never introduced to that tech environment. So what should I
Correct.
do? So at the time I think it was,
I'm sure you didn't even study math, right? Math was not even a subject, isn't it?
I think I remember studying math around my 12th.
Okay. Yeah.
No math.
Yeah.
That's how like I was thinking, let's try something, figure out. So I used to be a very active tech guy in my dental college. So whenever, so we used to conduct. It was during COVID, like we were conducting a online event
Hmm.
managed by Zoom or something. So I was trying
Okay.
to manage that. So a lot of tech designing certificates for the students. So this stuff
Ah.
I used to take initiatives and do. So it's like, okay,
Dude,
let's try.
thank you for this, dude. Now I know what to do. I've been going around engineering colleges and all. Last week I was in IIT Guwahati, but now I know I need to go to med schools and still ask, hey, who are those people who are making all these certificates, this, that? Any of the enthusiasts here? Yes, please come. I want to talk to you for 2 minutes.
Yeah, so someone has to do it. Okay, let me take it and do it. That's the
Got
approach.
it.
And then that gave me some confidence. And okay, was okay. Let's do some graphic design. So it was
Huh.
trending that time. People used to do a lot of freelance that time. So I was like, okay, let's try to use Canva properly, build in some visual elements and stuff. I tried that, and then at the time I was introduced to Vibo Sisinti. He was
Hmm.
doing some LinkedIn ka program and stuff. So
Yes.
I joined one of the cohort, and I found out like not this is a fact actually.
Hmm.
Dentists are not there in LinkedIn. Not even any
Yeah.
person if you ask, they will say what is LinkedIn. awareness people have in medical community. So when I was thinking, okay, people also do content here, people do like a lot of stuff here. Like I was like pretty surprised. And then okay, I was trying to connect with people. Okay, let's try and meet new people who are in my alignment, basically my interests and stuff. So that's how I found a guy from
what
Indie.
what I need to really, what really inspires me over here, I'm telling you, because the same thing which I've seen around the 1 year which you were there with me, right? And what you've told about your school story, what you told about your college story, you just went towards things you love.
Yes,
Like, let me try. Like, you are not in that constant, oh, if I do this, will I get a job? If I do this, will I get a job? Because I used to observe that, hey, anyway, PDC is there, the product design challenge is there.
yeah,
Notion, okay, someone has to do it. I'm enthusiastic. Let me do it. Let me tell you guys, I'm telling you, I always used to tell this to people, right? Dude, you be very enthusiastic. You don't be desperate about results. You be very enthusiastic. You just love doing stuff. The industry will take you away. I'm telling you, this guy got one of the highest offers, right, in the cohort of students out there. He got an offer of 17 lakhs, 17 lakhs as a product designer, as a fresher. Coming from a dental background, lakhs is the kind of offer this person has got, right? And all this because of the enthusiasm he showed, and he was never showed any desperation. Like, very
yeah.
good. Continue, continue. Okay, yeah. So you're talking about all the workshops, all the stuff you used to explore
Yeah,
when
so
you were.
I just explored, let's meet new people. Even though I was like, let's see if I could make some friends online. So that was the approach I was taking, and that's how I met some good people like product design. So
Hmm.
it was like at the time UX, right? It became product design. I met a guy who was working in a company called Indigene or something. That guy really
Okay,
brought me some curiosity. Okay, this is something,
okay.
and then I
Keeping, if you're okay with it, you can please tell us the name.
his name is Aditya. So he is like a pretty curious guy like me. So I was able to
Hmm.
connect with him pretty much. So
Okay.
that gave me okay. And one more thing is, I think Vaibhav said this feature in LinkedIn. It's called Boolean search. You like put in like UX designer and do and in caps, and
Yeah.
then so I was doing this, which was product designer, dentist.
Okay, that's a good trick. Yeah, yeah.
Brought me some good people also who are already dentists who are doing something creative. So there were people who I could follow. So that
Hmm.
gave me some validation. Okay,
Very good hack, dude. I think people should do this. Go to LinkedIn and say, okay, your career and future career you
yeah,
want to get into, right?
that's how to meet people.
Simple, right? That's
Yeah,
the formula. If there are any experts who knows the formula of and capital letters A and D,
yeah, indeed.
and D dentist,
I did that. I
A and
found
D software developer. Yeah,
Yeah. So
interesting.
I was able to meet some people who was like around the same passion and stuff. So that sparked some interest and it actually validated my hypothesis. Okay, is this possible? It did. Okay, so now I have some solid proof. Okay, I can now show to my parents also and convince. Okay, there are people who are doing it. I can do
Yes,
this.
yes,
So that
yes.
was the
Good how
thought.
you were be smart around it. Parents have to convince. No, no worries. Let me attend Vivo's this LinkedIn workshop.
And
Find other people doing this, and then like look at this taken care of. See, I mean, this is so inspiring because many a times we associate a lot of mental burden to things like this, right? You're like, oh my God, what will parents say? Oh my God, what will the community say? Oh my God, what about all the money which I have already spent and all this stuff?
yeah.
Like, am I doing any injustice to the profession which I am in? What about the oath which I've taken? All these things are just too much mental burden we just give ourselves, and we associate all of the things to us not taking action. Ultimately, we are lazy to not take action, and we start giving reasons, external reasons for us to not take action. And this is one thing which I used to continuously tell. Anyone is like not did not do the assignment, did not do something, and I'm like, wait, let me call Sriram Manogar over here. Now tell me what's stopping you. In fact, in the current community, I've actually sent this video call link with like this. If a dentist can become a product designer, what is stopping you? That was the opening line. Okay, yeah,
So
nice. Hmm.
then I have this very weird habit. I would say I don't know how I found this hack. I used to create a lot of Google accounts and then log into
Yeah.
YouTube or Instagram, create my own private Instagram, something like that. And then I used to just follow very niche topics. Let's say
Okay.
product design, research, marketing. So
Hmm.
very niche YouTube videos I used to watch, very niche topics. I just go deeper and so since the algorithm itself gives you that, so you not have you shouldn't be diverting from your thought. You should be
Yep.
keeping that algorithm steady that you get some random, very unique videos.
Hmm.
So that time I think I Instagram gave me your ad. So you were
Yes.
like, so it was like a 2 week workshop.
Hello, everyone.
We got that energy also. Okay,
Yes.
so that actually, okay, it was like I think it was at the time workshop or something. If I remember it rightly, I was like,
Hmm.
okay, let's take this. Let's see again if I'm a good fit with a minimal cost of spending. So
Got
let's say invest. I just invested that amount and then I got into the workshop.
Huh.
So in the workshop, I was like introduced to wireframing, the concept of wireframing, the
Yep.
concept of usability testing. So a lot
Yep.
of concepts I was introduced in a non-textbook way.
Not-
So it's you usually ask us to do things and then you explain this is linked to this concept. So that's the approach I was very fond.
Yes, yes. I remember the workshop. You were like, "This is what you want to do. Let's do one thing. Let's start sketching." And then
Ha.
in 10 minutes, everyone's books are like have that screens with those rough sketches. And then everyone like, "Okay, this is the concept. This is everyone is showing." And like, "Okay, guys, we noted down the time. It is 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you have which are already linked in Marvel. What is
Yes.
talk?" And I'm like, everyone is like, "What? This is what filming is."
Yeah. So a lot of curiosity that I used to have during my school days.
Okay.
Okay. So it's
Huh.
like, okay, I'm kind of liking it. Yeah. Like it's going natural for me. I feel like I'm doing something that I'm enjoying. And that, I think at the end of it, you asked me to do some app kind of a thing and
Yes.
go and talk to people, real people, and get some.
Correct.
So I was, as I said, like I am pretty introverted. So I didn't have any option. So I went to a barber shop, did a cutting. Just show the prototype to that guy. Okay, bro, like I'm doing this. Can you just give me the
Nice. Okay, this is one more hack. Not finding users to talk to, go to the salon.
okay, let's talk to some
Yeah.
some people in the barber shop while they're sitting to when they're waiting. Like I'll just go, bro, like I'm doing this project. Can you just
Wow. Oh, this is go when it is peak. Now you have wait. People are waiting. They're willing to listen to you.
yeah, they were also bored now, so I just go like, bro,
Oh my god, dude, you should join as a mentor. I'm telling you, give all these hacks. People like literally right now, a bunch of people actually doing their final caption project, finding users, what to do. As I go around, go into society, go to the malls and all. Like, I should have told this dude, go to the salon, peak time, go there, talk. All users.
that's how I got the confidence. Okay, I can do something in this field. So I could, if I could do this in 2 weeks, I think I'm ready to invest my time here. So that
Absolutely.
actually gave me some confidence there.
That was it. Because the point is, the whole approach of the workshop is basically to inspire and find people like you. Because it doesn't really connect with everyone because it's a very non-textbook approach, right? It's not like I'm saying, hey, you're going to learn about these 100 tools, this tool, that tool, and then just bombarding a lot of stuff, right? People have to wait. People have to have that patience to say, he's not using any terms. What is this? He's asking us to do a bunch of things. And then you do everything, and then I say, hey, you know what? Dude, guys, this is actually called as heuristic evaluation, right? People need to really have, because I'm actually hunting for those minds, right? People who actually think with those common sense and naturally do stuff and then go and find those terms to explain what they have done. And
Yeah.
when I really find those people, absolutely, people are going to just absolutely love everything which is going to happen from then on.